Let's learn most easiest and simple topic, hemoglobin. Competencies for the chapter hemoglobin. Describe and discuss the synthesis and function of hemoglobin and explain its breakdown. Describe the variants of the hemoglobin. Explain the structure of normal hemoglobin. State the normal range for males and females and explain the basis for the difference between males and females. List the types of hemoglobin, both normal and abnormal. Explain the fate, nothing but the breakdown of hemoglobin. Discuss the variants of the hemoglobin. The following image is of the heme molecule, not the hemoglobin. And you can notice there are ringed structures. These are called pyrrole rings. They contain nitrogen atom. They form coordination compound with the iron. And there are 4 pyrrole rings in the heme molecule. This is the structure of hemoglobin. It's formed by 4 molecules of heme and the globin chain. Globin chain formed by 4 polypeptides. Each heme contains one iron atom. One iron atom carries one molecule of oxygen. So hemoglobin contains 4 heme molecules. So 4 molecules of oxygen, which is equal to 8 atoms of oxygen. Reading the normal hemoglobin ranges of the blood. In males, 14 to 18 gram per deciliter. Females, 12 to 16 gram per deciliter. Male have higher hemoglobin value. This is because male hormone testosterone increases the erythropoietin content, which in turn increases the erythropoiesis, nothing but the formation of the RBCs. So there is increased HB content in male than the female. And 14.8 gram per deciliter of hemoglobin in blood is considered as 100% of hemoglobin irrespective of the sex. Types of hemoglobin: normal and abnormal. In normal, we have adult hemoglobin as well as fetal hemoglobin. Adult hemoglobin has two types, HbA and HbA2. HbA has 2 alpha and 2 beta chains and it forms 97% of the total adult hemoglobin, while HbA2 has structure of alpha 2 and the delta 2. It constitutes only 2% of the adult hemoglobin and is found elevated in the beta thalassemia. Fetal hemoglobin, which is abbreviated as HbF, has alpha 2 and gamma 2 chains. Normally it's found in 3rd to 9th month of the intrauterine life and found increased in beta thalassemia. Abnormal hemoglobins. Abnormality may be due to the chain production or chain structure. In abnormal chain production, we have HbH and Hb bars. HbH found in alpha thalassemia and it is biologically useless. It has 4 beta chains. Hb bars also found in alpha thalassemia and it is also biologically useless and it has 4 gamma chains. You must notice one thing here. We have alpha thalassemia both in HbH and Hb bars. So there is abnormal production of the alpha chain. So there are 2 beta chains or the gamma chains substituted in their place. Abnormal chain structures. We have HbS, HbC, HbE, etc. Looking at the HbS, it's the hemoglobin of sickle cell anemia, where RBCs are found to be sickle shaped under the microscope. It has normal alpha 2 and the beta 2 chain, but 6th position of the beta chain, glutamic acid is replaced by valine. In the same way, in HbC, 6th position glutamic acid of the beta chain is replaced by lysine. Complexes of hemoglobin. Nitrosohemoglobin. When nitric oxide combines with the Hb forms nitrosohemoglobin. Carbaminohemoglobin. Carbon dioxide combines with Hb to form carbaminohemoglobin. Carboxyhemoglobin or carbon monoxyhemoglobin. It must not be confused with carbaminohemoglobin. Here, carbon monoxide combines with Hb. It has 10 times more affinity than the oxygen for Hb. Methemoglobin. Here iron is oxidized from Fe plus 2 to Fe plus 3. Cyan met hemoglobin formed when cyanide ion binds with the Hb. Sulfhemoglobin is formed when we get exposed to the toxic substances containing the sulfur, forms sulfhemoglobin. Glycated Hb. Here glucose in the blood combines with the Hb to form glycated Hb or glycosylated Hb. We have HbA1c in that, which has clinical significance in diabetes mellitus. Functions of hemoglobin. As we know that it transports oxygen from lungs to the tissues and carbon dioxide from tissues to the lungs. It maintains pH of the blood by its buffering action and contributes around 70% of total buffering action of the blood. Hb binds with the nitric oxide, which may be released in the blood vessels, causes the vasodilation. Finally, fate or breakdown of hemoglobin. Destruction of red blood cells releases the hemoglobin into the blood. This hemoglobin is splitted into globin and the heme. Globin chain is converted to amino acids which run into the amino acid pool and reutilized for the synthesis of the hemoglobin itself. And the other side, heme is converted to biliverdin, then to the bilirubin by the bilirubin reductase enzyme, and it's taken up by the liver, conjugated and secreted into the bile. This is all about the simple chapter hemoglobin. If you want to know anything, please comment down below.